So we're fixing to get a nice storm, but I just wanted to update you guys here. We got some of our cherries here. Didn't even know we had them this big, and yep, you can hear that thunder. So we're on like our third or fourth flowering so far this season, and I don't know if these guys flower all year round or if it's just some weird weather pattern, but yeah, these guys I think are about half. I was fixing to call these Suriname cherries, but they're Barbados cherries. I have Suriname cherries, which are definitely more winter cold hardy than these guys are. So these guys are still in a pot. So as you can see, we got beauty berries that are not quite ripe yet. They're still green, but we got a bunch of them. We made elderberry jelly a few days ago, and hopefully we'll make some beauty berry jelly as well. I did a mixed beauty berry jelly a few years ago, which turned out absolutely wonderful. So it'll be interesting to see how just using these how it tastes. That mixed berry jelly was wonderful on biscuits and toast and stuff. Our yerba mate never really recovered. I think something had been in here, knocking it, digging it up over and over again, and it finally just dried up and died. We might try again some other time. This is the black Suriname cherries here. As you can see how glossy these top 3, 4, 5 inches are. That's all new growth. They're looking good, and these guys usually bloom in the wintertime. So we're back here with that pumpkin or zucchini, trombone zucchini, whatever squash, hybrid Seminole pumpkin. Survived the winter here, and it's probably got about a 18 or so foot spread, multiple vines, probably 30-40 foot total, going in different directions. It did flower like a month ago, then we got maybe a little bit longer than that. Then we were hit with that drought and everything stressed out, but I do see that it is getting ready to flower again. See that bloom there, that bud? And the leaves look fantastic since we started getting rain. Still no sign of these new banana or plantain plants blooming. That's, and I think I see a new actual sprout from the back there. Let me see if we can zoom in there. See that right there? So they usually wait until a second sprout is coming from the roots like that one, and then one of them will bloom. So probably, if not this year, next year, if it survives the winter. Plantain, I don't think it has any new sprouts coming from the bottom yet. So maybe it'll sprout something. We'll see. This peach tree here that we planted this season was looking worse for wear, but I think the rain we've got has made it get some new growth and kind of perk up some. Of course, it dropped its fruit, early, but hopefully this is a good sign. Hopefully it'll recover. Check that passion fruit out. Hasn't fallen yet, but it's definitely getting darker. This is bad news with the American persimmons. You see right there, that growth, that is underneath the graft line. So that guy there, well, at least we'll have American persimmon rootstock, I guess. More beauty berries in pretty much the furthest back of our property. There's some here, some there, and it's all over the place. We got beauty berries growing everywhere. So hopefully we'll have enough to make some jelly. These pineapple guavas, probably mentioned this in the last video, I'm not sure. They even 2 or 3 days without rain stresses them out. You can see this guy lost quite a bit of its leaves. Some of the new leaves just do not look very good. It's kind of perked up now. Of course, it's fixing to storm again. It's going to be happy all over again. Kind of surprised that these other ones still have fruit on them. Even in one of our first raised beds, we have some beauty berries that are probably 8-9 foot in the air there. Look at that. Nice. To some people, it may be hard to justify getting canning supplies, jars, lids, seals, you know, lemon juice in a bottle, sugar, pectin, all that stuff. And, you know, there are certain fruits and stuff that, oh, there's a snake. Probably didn't see it. That is a black racer. Don't know if you guys can see that. We have tons of black racers and banded water snakes here. The occasional cottonmouth and a few other pinewood snakes and crown snakes and a few others. Back to what I was saying, it might be hard to justify the cost of some of these things, but you gotta sort of get out of this food bank mentality, you know. If you're poor and you're relying on food banks and they didn't exist, you wouldn't be getting your chicken for free, cheeses, produce, maybe canned stuff. You're gonna be trying to find a way to pay for your food at the grocery store, or you're going to be hunting for your own food, or perhaps you're going to be a thief and steal. But the other option is to grow your own food, preserve your own food, you know, can your fruits, can your soups and this and that. And yeah, it can be pricey. You're not likely to get, you know, sugar, make your own sugar to preserve everything. You have to kind of go to an outside source for that. You're probably not going to get rice. You're probably not going to grow your own oats. And there's probably quite a few things you can't grow and you have to buy. But if you can minimize what you have to buy and get out of that, like I said, that food bank mindset, just do it. And you know, it's not just that easy. You know, in Florida and any humid climate, you know, getting herbs and spices and stuff and drying them and having them stay dry without molding and mildew and all that stuff, that can be a challenge, sometimes impossible for people. But do what you can. Nothing is guaranteed in life. But if you spend the time to learn and to do, you're going to be better off in the end.